Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. My name is Michelangelo Barques, and this video is sponsored by Kika Institute of HI and YouTube. Alright, so I've been checking my emails, and some of the things that I got was oh, can you play the Godfather theme? Yeah. I did that when I was maybe 16 or 15. But that's for another episode. Another email question I got was, can you show me a little bit about music theory? Yeah, of course I can. But that's so it details a lot of things, so stay tuned, and one of these days I will do that for you. But thank you for all your emails. Again, I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So as you can see, today's lesson is strictly for beginners. The reason why is that I got an email that said that can I recommend any warm-ups, and yeah, so with Socrates as my steed, let's go ahead and do some warm-ups. Alright. Now, one thing about these warm-ups is, take a look at my right hand. My right hand is going to go down, up, down, up. Literally, down, up, down, up. And one of the things that you can do for a warm-up is you can go like this. All strength. All right. Now, once you get that right hand down, then the next thing you want to do is start working with what we call the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale is a 12-tone scale divided by 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our first finger off the first fret of the low E and hit down. See how I'm hitting down? And then I'm going to take my second finger on there, and then I'm hitting up. And then my third finger here, and my fourth finger here, and hit up. So we got this. Alright, so now once we kind of got an idea that we're like being a machine and going down, up, down, up, the next thing is what you want to do is you want to go on all 6 strings and do the same thing. And then backwards. Again, once you kind of get the idea that your right hand is going to go down, up, or alternating, what you're going to do next is you're going to go first finger on the first fret, going down, second finger on the second fret, going up, third finger on the third fret, going down, and then fourth finger on the fourth fret, going up. Now once you get this down, the next step is to be able to do that through all 6 of your strings. So then we got this. And then you're going to move to the 2nd fret. I know I'm going a little fast, but don't worry about the speed. You will get the speed in due time. Just keep practicing getting it down slowly. Sorry. Alright. Now, once you get that down, then the next step is to do what we call the traveling chromatic. Well, there's 2 forms of traveling chromatic. There's where you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, going down the neck, and then the other one is where we're going to go like this. We're going to go again 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, and you keep doing that until you get to 9 and 12. See, this would be my 9, and this would be my 12. And then once you get there, you're going to go backwards. And then repeat the whole thing. Yeah, but again, don't worry about the speed. You will get the speed. Just have the patience to get it slowly. I've been doing these for, gosh, maybe almost 30 years, maybe 30, 35 years. That, you know, it gets a little bit mundane. It's just going like this. That's why I tend to speed it up. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, so the other traveling chromatic that I have in mind, I'll save that for next time. But what we can do is we can do what I call the super stretch. Now, the super stretch is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to choose the 1st fret, and we're going to hit the 1 down. Then we're going to use the 2nd for the 3rd, hitting up. And then we're going to use the pinky to go down on the 5th. Now, the super stretch is when we go like this, and then we go down 1 string and 1 string. Now, the reason why this is called a super stretch is because you're stretching. Like, for some people, this would be really hard. You know, sometimes they would have to like lift up the fingers or something, which is perfectly alright, you know. That's why we're doing all of these warm-ups, so we can kind of get our fingers, so we can play. But anyway, and then we're going to move to the 2nd fret. Same thing like the 1st chromatic. And if you can do that, maybe to the 9 and the 12, or maybe 9, 11, 13, and you got yourself something great. Alright, I am Michelangelo, and I will see you next time.